Oh, welcome back, everybody. Welcome back. For Totally as Planned, we present The War for Wildemount. Thank you for joining us. And let's get started. Before that, let me put on a little bit of tunes right here. As our heroes continue to battle the assailants of the island of the Skeletal Isles, excuse me. You all has successfully killed one of the basilisks, and then successfully, with Lesia's help and a little bit of help from Chantel, you all extracted successfully the poison of the basilisk to try to make an unpetrification potion to give to both of your friends. As it worked, you guys had to give Marcus the one where he had to make it, make a chance to come back. But with Marcus's will being as strong as it is, he came out of the petrification. As painful as it was, everybody seemed to be a little bit less on edge afterward. You guys had successfully released 2 of your members who were petrified. So you guys started making camp, preparing just to rest for the rest of the day, until Amari, who was just trying to walk around the jungle a bit and figure some stuff out in his mind, blow off some steam, he encountered 2 panthers that jumped him, instantly mauling him and bringing him unconscious. And as that happened, you all ran in the direction that he was at. The direction of where the screams were. Nahon, being the fastest, got there first and distracted the panthers. And if I'm correct, you fell from the panthers, correct, Nahon?
I almost fell from the panthers, but something happened later that knocked me out.
Yes, that's what it was. Okay.
I was at very low HP.
Everybody, you and Amari were very hurt after the panther attack. But when Amari started becoming more, say, restless and not himself in some way, Marcus punched him, sending Amari into a fit, to where a spell was casted right afterward, and a glow has shifted in and out of Amari, where now his eyes go blue. But once his eyes shot blue, and these like little bolts kind of shot from his chest onto 3 of you, which was it was Lesia, Darminic. It wasn't Darminicus. It was I don't know if it was Lesia. I know it was Marcus and Nahon. It was somebody else.
Darminicus, yeah, because I just used my blood curse to make it mostly miss everyone.
Yeah. Okay. Darminicus dodged it, Marcus blocked it, and Nahon took it.
Yes. And as Nahon had taken one of those strange missiles, it dropped him unconscious. And now you are left, all of you, facing Amari, who had now just drawn this spectral blade, this spectral elven blade that kind of looks there and not there. It's very ethereal. But as you guys are looking at each other, and there is this strange kind of glow about Amari's face, with his eyes just pale blue, I need you all to roll initiative.
Dun, dun, dun.
And
Okay.
we're starting that way.
Give me my sheet.
Oh, yeah.
Here it is.
Yeah, we sure are. Oof.
My character sheet. Interesting.
Sorry, didn't have the thing up. Now we do. All right. Did everybody roll? Are we good?
Yeah.
Yeah.
No,
We're missing one, but
missing one.
Yeah, well,
He'll-
Red
He'll be back.
rolled for it.
Oh, be fine.
Yeah. Well,
Yes.
these are the surprises. Nah, go ahead.
Oh, you got me dying. Okay.
Sorry.
Sorry.
All right. Okay, so Dominicus, as you stand in front and you just see Nahum drop and then Namari pull out this blade, he gives you this kind of like weird eye and he looks at Dominicus, not Dominicus, Marcus. He looks as if he's gonna stab him or slice him up almost.
Marcus is gonna yell, "What do we do now?"
Fuck if I know.
Try to knock him out.
Will
Okay.
it will it hurt him? Is it
We're jumping.
is it even him? And
So
It's still his body.
okay,
Bum. Okay, let's try. I haven't set this up. Crap. I don't want to do too much. Maybe we'll see how this goes. Okay. So 1, 2, 3. Sure. You know, I'm gonna go try and somehow shoot. So I'm gonna take out my light hammer that I have. And then I'm gonna toss it. I'm gonna throw it.
You gotta throw it at
at
him?
Amari. Yeah.
All right.
Honestly, it's my lowest dealing. I don't know if I need anything else.
There's no range things, but go ahead and just roll what's it called, a dexterity check
Okay.
with proficiency because you have you're proficient with the thing. Not a dexterity check, excuse me. You're making a
Just a
roll
roll the attack.
with yeah,
Yeah.
regular.
On my sheet I forgot to add the modifier for it. I don't know if it was supposed to be, but
You're using
when you throw it.
dex instead of strength to throw it, or could you could use both actually.
Yeah, if you're
yeah.
normally using dex, it makes no difference. So
Okay.
I'm just gonna use Dex just because my Dex is 5. It's a +5
Okay.
modifier. So just think about that. I totally forgot to add that because I wasn't expecting to throw this. So I forgot that's with
So 3,
advantage.
5. Okay, roll again.
Yeah, sorry.
No worries.
First throw. Huh.
The second throw, you throw it,
Just knock him out.
it hits him straight in the chest, like the hammer, just like You hit him kind of like hard too, and when it makes like that thud, you kind of hear a little bit of like kind of like hard impact almost, to the point where somebody would have been like, "Ooh," like you just threw a fucking hammer at their chest, But Amari has no reaction. There's just nothing.
I don't think that did anything. As I said out loud. And then I step like one step closer, being close to Nahoon, mostly.
Okay.
And that really ends me. Should have.
My turn.
All right.
Yeah.
Yes, it is.
All right, death save, right?
Yes.
20.
All right. That's a success. Let's see.
Okay. Can I make a roll to see how much I know about like ways to exercise somebody?
What's your specialization again?
I'm not a ghost slayer, but my mentor was, so maybe I heard something. But I do have advantage on rolls about undead knowledge. So.
All right. Well, still would be tough.
Oh, that's totally fine.
With that, it would I'm not going to give you disadvantage, but it's still going to be a little bit of a hard of a DC. So you can go ahead and it is going to be your action, because you're going to take time to kind of try to think and remember. You're going to take your 6 seconds to kind of decide.
Okay, that's fair. All right.
You still have movement and bonus action though.
Yeah. Okay.
So go ahead.
Okay. History then?
Yes.
12. I don't think I got much.
No, you were in the moment. You're trying to think, and you know that there's things. You know that you've heard a bunch of things from Nikolai, but it's just not coming to you.
Okay. A little too much going on. I'm tired. It's been a long day. Okay. In that case, I'm gonna just finish my turn, just going up close to Amari, kind of at the ready, just in case. Ready to try to defend Nahon's body. And that's it for me, I guess.
Okay. All right. And that Mayette.
Yes. Sure. Yep, we'll do that. All right. I'm kind of looking over at Amari and seeing Nahon on the ground. I'm going to kind of curl my little hand a little bit. Bright blue light going to appear, and I'm going to send my blue light directly at Amari and cast Dazzle. E15 charisma save.
Okay.
Miss.
Okay, hold on. I'm just reading it. Sorry. You just see that bright blue light goes over, and it hits you were kind of guiding it right over his eyes and such. As you guide it right over his eyes and bring it right through it, he closes them and just starts kind of grabbing around, and screaming. It hurts a little bit, but it has worked. And it's only because it is blinding light.
After that, I'm gonna move south just so I can keep my eye on no one and everyone else. That's
All right.
fine.
Okay. Amari just starts speaking in this old elvish tongue that you guys have heard once or twice. You guys have you guys have heard it. Only a few of you guys have heard it in like the back of your head. I think it is brand new for Marcus and Darminicus.
Okay.
But as the language is spoken, like it kind of booms without, and he will cast he's gonna cast it 6th level.
Which thing?
Animate dead.
Oh, nice.
All of a sudden, you all see the Panthers just kind of start having this blue spectral just kind of like enter both of them as it like shoots out of Amari's chest. The wraiths kind of like flow right by you all, enter the Panthers. They start getting up and looking over at all of you.
Necromancy.
Nice kitties.
We need to pacify him quick.
Okay. And as a bonus action, he's going to go ahead and move him over. And they're going to go for one for Lesia and one for Mayette. He's going to try to get to you. I don't think he can reach you. The panther just starts running toward your direction, Mayette. And like it dashes and kind of gets right in front of you. But Lesia, the one behind you gets right. The one panther gets behind you and just starts to claw your back. Yo.
I don't know why I bothered looking at my spells.
No slots.
No slots.
Does a 14 hit?
It does not.
Okay.
My AC is 16 right now.
All right. Yeah, your armor just like protects you as like a claw just goes and rakes across your back. And you look behind you and you can see the one of the panthers just like eyes glowing blue and like where like some of its wounds are at. This one has then the arrow through its face, and you can see like blue mist kind of coming out, leaking through the arrow in its eyes. As he does that, oh, hold on. It is. Is that what the heck would there be? I guess that is. Never mind. Yeah, that'll be it. Marcus.
Okay. Enough of this. And then Marcus, he flips his sword, so he holds it at the edge. I mean, on the blade, and then he tries to swing at Amari using it like a club. He wants to knock him out.
Okay.
Maces.
You swing, and he just like ducks completely out of the way.
I think he might have advantage to do Dazzle since Amari didn't attack. Oh,
On failure. I think
Yeah. Or grants advantage.
Advantage on a melee attack, so yeah. But sadly with the 12, the 12 still hits, yeah. No. Because his AC is so low. So yeah,
I was like, you didn't know how high AC I was hoping Dazzle would help.
Wizard.
You arc around and you just like take the pommel of the blade and just like bunt it across his nose, and like Amari's face like rears back, and you can hear the snapping of bone on his face.
I
And
broke
his
his nose. Oh,
His
God.
nose starts to bleed, but he looks at you, still a little unfazed.
I still have a swing at him.
All right. That
Does-
hits as well. As you come around, you like take the pommel straight to like the side of his knee, just trying to bend it a little. And it does. You crack. You hit the side of it, and it kind of like alters the way he stands, and he just still makes no emotions and looks at you.
Okay, so I'm gonna use.
I think-
Yeah.
Go ahead.
He's gonna use action surge, and he's gonna keep. Oh God!
The humanity.
I'm breaking every bone in his body. I'm so sorry.
Oh my god! On that 20. Okay. So you take the pommel, and you like almost seeing him unfazed. You just give one good swing, almost like it's like an underhanded golf swing. You just smacking him across the face, and he just brings his face back to look at you, unfazed.
Okay, so Marcus is getting more and more pissed. You're going down, and then one last swing. Oh my lord!
What the fuck?
You come around and hit him straight in the gut. Blood starts leaking out of his mouth, and he looks up at you, like stumbling a little bit more now, and you can see a little bit of the glow is starting to fade.
Marcus is just raging right now. He's fuming, and that's it for me.
All right. As that happens, Darminicus.
Sorry, I'm scrolling back up just because Nahun succeeded one, right?
Yes, he did.
Okay.
I did, yeah.
Okay. I take out my bow, and then I'm going to my first strike. I want to shoot one of the panthers. My first strike will be against this panther here on the outside.
The one near Mayette.
Where my head is?
Yeah, where my head is.
What was that?
That hits, and it just, as you draw your bow back, just you hit him straight in the face. The whole body just goes slumping, like a blue mist just starts leaking out of the corpse.
And then the second shot, I'm going to aim it at the other panther to clear them out.
All right.
All right.
That one also, you draw back and loose the arrow as it just like sinks straight into the other eye, almost kind of almost around the same area as that panther just like struggles to maintain up its posture, and then just what would you like to do now?
The panther's still up. I just wanted.
Oh no, nobody's.
Oh, okay, so they're both for now.
Dead again.
Yeah, they're dead again. That's my action. I can't do nothing bonus. I'm going to let me see how this movement is. Okay. I'm going to go I'm gonna make myself around everyone and sort of try to get behind Amari, trying to, corner Amari. So I'll be right there.
Okay.
Yeah, that'll end my turn.
I'm just trying to reload my roll 20 because it was freaking out. Give me a second. Sorry, guys.
What does that count as?
I
Why?
don't know.
Yeah, look it up. Oh, great index of the handbook.
Right. Oh yeah, I can't look it up. My instrument is crap.
What are you looking up? Sorry.
I got a. Oh,
A
Oh, you
10.
got a
roll
10?
is 10 or higher.
That's the 10.
Succeed.
That succeeds.
Okay.
got it.
Huh.
All
Sorry.
right.
Wasn't paying attention.
No problem.
Thing wasn't loading.
That's
Yeah,
my turn,
you're
I
good.
suppose.
All right. So that's 2 successes. Lesia.
Okay, Panthers are dead, so that's one problem dealt with. I am going to attempt to basically move back behind Amari and grapple him.
Okay. All right. Then contesting athletics or acrobatics.
For him, I have to roll athletics.
Okay.
Excuse me. Well,
Wow.
Shouldn't be at advantage. However, he still rolled on that one. So, Lesia, you come right behind Amari and you just put him in almost in a full Nelson, like trying to get him to drop his blade and just to almost give up as well. But he is you can feel him still try to struggle until he's still struggling in the full Nelson, but there's only so much he can do.
Let him go. And that's my turn.
All right.
damn.
Not yet.
Shit, I have to think. Literally everything I was gonna do, you guys did this round. I was like, destroy undead. No, Panthers are dead. Hold person. No.
Nahon is still making death saves, though.
I'm gonna have to do that.
Yeah.
Do you have any spell slots?
I don't have
I-
slots. I would have.
I have a shit ton.
Spare the
I have-
dying.
I have a divine feature that I've been neglecting. I am going to cast Reach Down and Hone. Cast Cure Wounds at 3rd level on him.
Oh wow, thanks.
And
Alright.
since you have 0 HP, it's 24.
They're all at max.
Because
Nice.
it's max HP.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
Wonderful.
When you open your eyes, you
Okay.
see Marcus just hammering on him. He's going nuts.
Alright.
He's gonna kill him.
All right.
That's cool.
And as you heal him up, Nahon, you wake up and you can see Amari just in a full Nelson by Lesia, and Dominicus trying to get around and grapple him as well.
Hmm.
But once you look at Amari, he then just he's gonna go ahead. Give me a second. Oops. It's not what is It's not what I was trying to do.
Spoilers.
Sorry. Don't pay attention to that.
Oh,
That's
yeah,
not
I
what
can
I'm
see
trying
it.
to do.
Yeah, we can see it.
That's not what I'm trying to do.
Oh man! Ow! Oh god!
It's not what I'm trying to do. Sorry. Don't pay no mind to that.
I'm reading it.
All right.
It's too late.
While he's grappled, he starts moving his hands and speaking more in Old Elven as 3 more spectral coils start popping out of him. So he's gonna make 3 ranged attacks.
All right, I am going to use my last blood maledict to do a another Hemocraft amplified blood curse of the eyeless.
So it's minus what again?
Minus 1d6 to every attack roll,
Minus 1d6.
and I take 2 damage.
Is he still dazzled?
No,
I
that
think
was
it's
your-
one.
It's only one. It goes away.
Ah, okay. No, it says like if
Give me
he
a second.
misses, then he's still the next turn.
No, it's only one use.
It's
If
only
you
one
used
use.
it.
Duration is one
advantage.
round.
It's one round.
Yeah, he took a lot of damage because of that.
Hmm.
Oh,
Ding.
you're hurting the body, not the ghost.
But if we break the body enough, we won't want to stay in it.
It's true.
Sorry, Mari.
Okay. So
We're mean
Humanity.
people.
for you, Alessia, it was a 19, and for Marcus, it was a.
If it's a ranged attack, it'd be a disadvantage on me because I'm next to him.
I'm next to him as well.
Uh-oh.
You both are?
Roll again.
Aha! Disadvantage and a minus a d6.
Amari's weakness, close counters.
Say, was that a 15? 15 to hit Alessia.
That misses.
Misses. And freaking bloody 1 misses Marcus completely as the coils go. They shoot out. One tries to go almost right for Nahon as it like lands on the ground right next to you.
I deflected
And-
with my shield.
You pulled your shield out and it just blocks it. Lestia, you dodged it right at the last second as it just like glides right around you. That Amari still just is gonna he's just gonna stay there. Can't really do much. And he just looks over at Marcus, making no emotion at all.
So when Marcus
Having no
he
emotion.
when Marcus he deflected that, he used the shield to smash it in his face. Should yeah.
What does that even count as?
Counts as an attack, but I will flavor it just once.
Yeah, it's just flavor.
As you've like pushed it with your sword. It doesn't matter. As you come around, you hit him right in the face. His head rolls back and comes back and looks at you in the eye.
He's gonna smash him again with the shield, like
Boy,
like 2
boy.
hits with the shield. Does the second one hit? 12 hits, right?
Hold on.
He just keeps coming back. It's almost comical with it something back.
It's like- Bam, bam,
Oh,
bam.
boy.
So, with the last hit, you took the shield and slammed it right in Amari's chest in a way, to the point where Amari, you felt yourself kind of rock backwards and then forward almost. And when you rocked forward, you kind of leaned up against Marcus and then kind of collapsed onto the ground. You are now in full pain. You can feel your left knee killing you, your stomach, your chest, your face, your nose is broken. I'd have to say you probably can't smell anything for a few days almost. But you are conscious now.
No, he's just gonna pass out with all that pain.
Marcus actually, he's still in his rage. He's still, in it's like furious, and he's like he doesn't see anything. He's so angry, so he wants to continue smashing at him because he didn't register that that he fell down.
Before you do that, I just want to picture the scenario before anything happens. Just picture the scenario. So we have Amari in full Nelson under Lesia.
And he's
Amari,
probably now.
if you say you're knocked out, does that mean your arms just go limp? I'm just trying to picture context. Okay, so I see his arms go limp. So I'm just gonna see that. So Marcus, you can go ahead.
Yeah. So when he went limp, so he raises his pommel to hit him in the face again.
And this is when Dominicus sort of tries to brush in and try to hold down on Marcus. Marcus, stop! He's out! His arms! Look!
It took him like a couple of seconds. Like, oh shit! Oh shit! Is he all right? Is he all right? He takes like a couple of steps back.
No one just kind of like groans on the ground, just kind of like lifting his head up, not really even by like his neck just being like he doesn't even raise his own head. He just kind of like pulls his chest up into the sit, and his head kind of follows. He just raises his hand to his neck and kind of turns his neck so it cracks and.
I don't think the spirit's left. I think it's still there.
Oh, he's done.
Subdued for now, at least.
Not take long. Good.
Sorry, pretty injured.
Is he alive?
I can hear him breathing, right?
Oh yeah, with your passive perception, you can hear him breathe.
Yes, he's breathed. He's fine.
All right.
Marcus almost looks like he's panicking by looking at him because he's realized how that he went nuts on him.
I wouldn't say he's fine, but he is alive.
He will be as fine as can be.
We should probably.
You think it's still in him? Whatever the thing was?
I didn't see any sort of spirit leave his body, right?
Is it still in him?
No, you didn't see anything.
All right, good. It's not there.
Oh.
We need to tie him up.
Eyes of the Grape?
No,
let me read.
It's short.
Well, I was way ahead of you there, Marcus. I already had my hands on my rope. We could tie him if you want.
Yes, let's do that.
Yeah. But make sure
so
that he's
you
okay.
do get. Man, when you look across him and your eyes kind of like change, that full black, you can see this kind of like, as Amari lays on the ground, there's this underlining body that is also mirrored him as well. That is different. It looks to be an undead elf, but that's all you can at least sense and see.
I did not see the spirit leave.
Amari, this is going to hurt a lot, and I'm gonna cast Destroy Undead on Amari.
You have to use your turn undead channel divinity.
That's what I was gonna do. Yep.
It has to be CR 1/2 or lower.
Yeah, that part. Two parts. We'll see if it works. If it doesn't, that's fine. But then we know it works.
Let's see.
Depends if it's conscious and what its CR
Is it conscious?
Yeah.
I'm guessing it's not CR 1/2 or lower, but
probably not.
Yeah, my guess.
Considering what
Is
spells it was casting.
No, but you can still try. Go ahead. You can roll a wisdom. It is gonna roll.
All right,
Yeah, we might get it to leave.
maybe. Probably just chilling.
Nope. You see, you start channeling your divinational power, kind of calling upon the Raven Queen, and as you begin to feel the presence of her until it just like fades, kind of fizzles out. You look upon the body and you can still kind of sense the glow around him.
Well, it's still there, so we have to be cautious.
We're going to need to gag him so he cannot cast spells.
Can
Keep his
anybody
hands-
explain what this
Um,
is? What just happened to him?
Oh, he's
just
possessed.
Well, can
Right.
we use this? And I bring out my wolf tooth sort of necklace. It's like we can sort of put it on his teeth, sort of like biting it down. I don't know if that'll help.
anything that keep in his mouth is good.
Yeah, I think we might need something more substantial.
All right. With
Big
that,
cloth.
I got I got this. I got these bags of beans. I could just dump the beans.
I do not think that would help.
All right then, put it back.
We're going to keep a watch on him as well.
Yes, plan
Just
to
in case.
keep watch anyway.
Let's get him back to camp. I
All
am
right.
sick of this place.
You know, I agree.
I'll carry him.
For once, I agree.
We all carry him. I'm like,
Tie him up first. You have
I
rope.
already have this end. You can get the legs.
Right.
Perfect.
you can grab the shoulders because in case he wakes up, you can go straight for the mouth.
Yeah.
Alley-oop.
All right, on 3.
I already said alley-oop.
What does that even mean?
You guys, I need one of you to roll athletics with advantage.
You can go ahead, Marcus.
Yeah, go Marcus.
Athletics is not my strength.
What?
He's not
Yes,
very
it is.
athletic.
Gasp.
You have the same modifier as I do. So
Okay.
As you guys have spent the whole day doing
Ish.
a lot of things, and you just came out of petrification.
Oh yeah.
Carrying him is pretty tough, even with Dominicus's help. And Dominicus, you're getting pretty tired too. You guys are almost on the brink of exhaustion upon when you guys have reached the shores of the beach after walking for a few minutes. But you guys have made it. After all the walking, you made it, and oh, sorry.
Say that
Unless-
no one is still kind of like sitting watching all this, and as they kind of get ready to go, he just says, "Oh, my back hurts," and he's just gonna kind of like lay back down on the ground, and in an instant, he kind of like seems to melt into the shadows, and you guys kind of hear like a rustling, kind of against the other side of the tree, as I'm kind of like holding his back, now standing, just kind of moves out from behind it. Ugh, sorry about that. I can do that now, by the way, although you already know that.
I got that.
Yeah, plan to use it against the Mari, but was not. He knocked me out, so it was great. It's fine.
Ready for this day to be over.
Yeah, me too.
Nahun, are you alright?
Define it right.
Well, you took a blow with this weird magic.
Yeah, so
You're not possessed or anything.
no, it's well, not by that. He's I'm pretty sure it make me feel weak, kind of shaky, but I'm okay. I will live. Perhaps just need some rest.
Yeah, I bet we all do.
Yeah, I will be fine. Not get hit by that, did you?
Sorry?
You did not get hit by that, did you?
No, I deflected it.
Oh,
Good. Sucks.
I gathered that.
Hmm. Alright, let's get moving. And yeah,
Make sure his hands are bound and his mouth is gagged.
yeah.
We'll set up a rotation on the watch. I would rather not go first.
That
It's
is
been a
fine.
very long day.
Marcus and I will take first.
You rest,
Okay.
I'll take it.
I'm fine. Besides, I think you need company.
Alright.
I'll take your second to watch Amari.
Marcus nods.
Mayas, could you join him?
Yeah, I can.
Thank you. And Lesia
Unfortunately,
left.
I cannot remember much about what my mentor taught me about exorcism. I think I'm a little too tired to recall much right now.
Tomorrow's in.
Maybe it'll come to me later.
Yeah.
I hope it does. I do not want to deal with that again.
Yeah, agreed.
And with that, Leslie just kind of finds a spot on the sand near the camp. It just kind of collapses.
You guys had entered, and let's you find a spot like the only one awake was Silverlonius, and he kind of, or they all were a little awake, but when they all saw you come in, when they saw everybody come in, everybody was on ease and started getting to bed. And Trixie and Chantel kind of like give you guys a wave right before you all go to sleep, and or a wave goodnight before you all go to sleep, and
No one waves back, like, apparently.
but you guys can see that Silverlonius is on the top, and he waves at you guys and starts drinking from a bottle and makes his way on the other side of the deck.
Cool.
But other than that, everybody is asleep. And now Lesia is asleep as well, along with Amari. So first watch begins.
No one is going to kind of like try to help Marcus. Kind of like, I figure this is a good central area, so kind of like has, unless Marcus disagrees, of course, just shove him against one of these sacks and kind of lean up against the barrels here. I think this is a good location.
Yeah, Marcus dumps next to you. Dumps down on the sand next to you. And he takes off his helmet and put it in front of him. And then he lowers his head and puts his hands on the side of his head. Oh, what have I done?
What have you done?
I almost killed him.
Mari? I don't think so. Normally, I say so, but that thing I saw it took a couple of hits. Amari cannot do that. Whatever you were fighting was the ghost, not him.
But look at him.
Hmm.
It's when
He's
I
no
get
way.
it's when I get angry. I can't stop. It's like something is taking
Hmm.
over and can't control it.
I see as Desperation. This time. Care. You care about him, yes?
He looks at you and nods.
Kind of smiles like this. I guess for you, Nahun has never really kind of looked at you fondly. He's always had this guarded look about him, or sometimes even hostile, especially during the time when you chased him. But now he seems not at ease and not comfortable because he's still in pain. But kind of like he gives you this understanding look that he usually only reserves for people like Amari and Mulgore. He nods and gives a small tired smile and well, that is the point, I think. Reason why that happened. You not want him to die, do you?
No, but I almost did it myself.
Not quite.
What an irony. I want to save him
Yes.
by beating him up.
Was their only option, I think. He would have killed us.
What was that?
Do not know, but this ghost been chasing him around for a bit. I think he tell me that you saw it once, yes? Or he say he saw once around you? something like
Yeah,
that?
we were together on a watch, and he saw his. He said there was something there, and I searched everything. There was nothing.
Right.
But I guess he wasn't. He wasn't crazy.
No.
But
And I
why?
tell him that too.
Why did it? Why did it show up now?
What he tell me was it's his body will keep it, which means it wants his body for some reason, and why him, I do not know. But I made a mistake. I talked to him and I encouraged him to accept it. I say that it has answers for him.
That is not
I was
your fault.
hoping.
Don't be.
True, but still wrong. Look how wrong I am.
We can't always be right. And besides, I think it would have taken him over, no matter what. I'm
Probably.
sorry. My throat is still sore after this stoning. What a word.
I am impressed you can move that much,
No,
considering.
my body hurts still.
Is something as well. In order to save him, I had to sacrifice.
Sacrifice what?
I only tell Amari this, but since you are with us now, the stone. The reason why I left, why I ran, was because I realized the stone is powerful and corrupting. This is the worst of all. All of them. Maybe some are good but still powerful, but this try to take people over. Is why I had to stop it from Ketubakis. So I take upon it myself. I do not blame Amari. I tricked him, manipulate him. And I take the stone and I attach myself to it. And I knew it would be hard. I knew it would try to fight me. But I think now I realize that I am experienced in this sort of different way. So it's trick me now. And this time it succeeds. It's
Oh.
offer me power. That's thing I did, maybe you not see it. I fight, but then I think about it, and it's either I refuse the power and Amari die, or I took it.
No, I do understand. And he has a very soft look on his face. You know, as soft as he can have.
Hmm.
I'm glad you did what you did.
Yes.
If Barkers got it, I can't imagine what would happen.
Yes. I saw that.
I was too
Not every
focused.
day.
I was blind.
Mm.
Too focused on one thing. But now that I feel like my eyes are open and I'm seeing the world for the first time,
I see that in you. And I'm glad.
yeah,
I'm sorry for you too. I realized that in order to break you out of that dream, I suppose, that nightmare, I had to hurt you.
you didn't hurt me. Barkers. Barkers is the one that hurt. Since I was a little.
But
So, it's not on you.
I see.
What do you mean you were experienced you said you experienced with this kind of thing.
Sort of.
What do you mean by that?
Is nothing I tell anybody before, including Amari. But you hear what he said now.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I can. Not sure if I can share with him, but
No, that won't be a good
it's
idea.
ironic. Hmm?
That won't be a good idea right now.
No. Not yet. I plan to save for tomorrow when we move up to the jungle, or perhaps when we leave the island, but I'm not even sure if Amari will survive that, or if he want to. If he not, there is no point to it. It's ironic that now I can trust you more than him.
It's the first time you hear him actually laugh. Yeah. Life is funny.
Isn't it?
And painful. And weird. But funny.
Crazy.
Mm.
It's wildlife. But I am experienced in how do I say, mental fight, I suppose. You would call torture, I think.
I was about to ask you that.
Mm.
You have been tortured.
In a way.
And he's looking at you like very firmly. Who did it?
Kind of like takes a breath. And for the first time, you probably see him kind of slump. He looks a little shaken.
It's all right. If you
His
don't
brow-
wanna if you don't want to talk, it's all right. It's not my business.
I mean, I suppose, but if I cannot tell Amari, I suppose, but he kind of looks around, kind of trying to listen out to hear if anybody else is still awake at this point.
Make a perception check.
Will do.
You look around. Everybody seems to be sleeping. But
Kind of,
then you kind of hear a little bit of movement up on the top deck.
I thought so. I wish I could, but perhaps later. Better time.
So Marcus is just staring at you. All right.
Is something on your mind?
No, I was waiting for you to answer.
Hmm. I wish I could, but prying eyes, you know. Especially if, and he kind of like pointed his thumb over at Amari, who probably still unconscious, but
So, so Marcus turns around and just hold Amari's face with his hand and turns it slowly from the side to side to see the damage on his face. He's not going to be happy when he wakes up.
no. But it is the least of his issues when I talk to him. I'm not happy with him.
Do you think he summoned it by himself?
Not sure.
So he finally accepted
I
it.
tried to, perhaps. Maybe is why he separates himself from us. I think you just... Well, he said it out loud. I suppose he just wanted to die.
No,
Perhaps he
I
put
don't think
himself in
so.
danger.
I don't think so.
No?
He was acting weird. When I came out of the petrification, I spoke with him, and he didn't look well. He was scared, and he was confused, and he was angry. He said like everything bothered him.
Hmm.
That's why I told you to keep an eye on him. He was not well.
I sense that, but I do nothing. Thought he would
I mean,
hold on and come to me. But
is this place known? You can't blame yourself for any of this. This place is driving people mad. We need to get out of here.
we do. I not think is anything special though. In a situation like this, the weak link kind of like shrugs his head past Amari to the body of Navos. He do terrible thing beyond attack just not yet, and don't kill him yet. But he break morale, and I think that is points where Amari begin to break too. It's points like this when survival is everything. People begin to either break down or
People show their true self. And he's a
True, I
weak
suppose.
leader. He
Yes,
shouldn't be a leader. Why would anyone follow a man like that?
that is my thought. I find strange that perhaps this never happened before. But
Maybe he's just not cut out for it.
I think so, but Maya did say things, and I remember now that during time when I stole away, again, don't kill me for that, I overhear sailor, and they're all very not religious, different words.
Superstitious.
Yes, that.
Yeah.
And Mayet say something to him, and I think that is why this happened.
Especially pirates. They're
Yes.
very superstitious. We were hunting them, me and Talion. Sail up on the open sea and hunted them. They are weird. Talking about like a shoe could have magical power and bring bad omen or something.
Right.
What's the story with this guy? And he points towards where Silverlonius was.
So, Amari, Dominicus, and I go into the forest to scout out. And by coincidence, we find his camp, small clearing by a lake, enough to fit Mari's tower into, I think.
Mhm.
And we find him fishing there. I decide to keep watch. They go in to talk. He apparently is original pirates captain before that man. Kind of
Wait.
looks over Navas again.
The same crew.
Same crew, yes.
How did he end up here?
He say that he had different crew. Crash land here. All the crew gets killed by, those things, and he points at the remains of the basilisk.
Okay.
And that is his story. Hard to see where bodies are, but stay here for 3 months, weeks, something like that.
But how did you know that this was his old crew? If he didn't tell, did they?
When Amari asked whether he knew Navos, which I thought was bad move, but he said no, but he kind of act in ways that you kind of know otherwise. You smile and laugh a little, as if there are memories attached, And I realize he does. So once we separate from him, he stay there, we go back. I told Amari and Dominicus, they know him. Then Amari decided to bring up the name to Navos, and they all react. So that's how we found out.
But how did he end up here?
That is his story. He have different crew, and just happened here a while ago.
Did they mutiny?
Yeah.
You hear walking and then some smoking. You can smell like tobacco burnt, and you can start to smell this like whiff of alcohol at times.
Yes.
But you hear a little like humming tune coming from the upper deck too.
Pretty much, yeah. Sound like it.
I don't know how to feel about that.
There are many things we do not know here.
We need to be careful and stick together.
Of
I think
course.
he might try to use us. They might try to use us.
I think so too. Which is why I try to be strong. At first for Amari, but now for all of us, I suppose.
You're probably one of the strongest I know.
What?
You're probably one of the strongest I have seen.
I mean, I hear you, but what do you mean?
You're taking a stone that is dangerous. You took it so it doesn't harm anyone else. That is real courage to me.
I suppose. It's more. I have nothing to lose. Nothing left. Nothing to sacrifice. So,
A man that
by the end of this,
doesn't have anything to lose is the most dangerous foe you can ever encounter.
that I can agree with.
I believe that you're destined for something.
I doubt that. Destined for the hills, maybe.
Well, then I'll meet you there. And kind of smirks. I have done stuff that I'm not proud of.
Hmm.
And he kind of looks away, and there's pain in his eyes. And it still haunts me.
I can understand that. Perhaps even worse than me. Maybe. But
Maybe. But it's
even
not.
then, I mean, your hand do it, but whose mind was controlling that one? Was you?
During what, sorry?
Whose mind was control in that moment? Was you or Bacchus?
It was Bacchus's order. But it was my hand. We were young back then. Me and Talion were very ambitious. We dreamt big. And we followed orders. We were knights. We were proud. In love. We had the whole world in
Both,
front of us.
both of you.
Sorry.
In love, both of you.
I can't hear you, sorry.
You were in love, both of you.
Yes, we were. Yeah.
Hmm.
I have been mad at him since he left. But I kinda knew he was gonna do that. Bacchus sent him away. But he didn't return because he chose to stay away. And I know why. And you can hear the change in his voice. It sounds more soft, very soft, like it's hurt.
Hmm.
It was after that night. Bacchus gave us an order. He told us to go to a house and kill the person inside. Leave no one alive in that house. So we went there.
Suspicious.
No, it wasn't. We did that a lot. Smugglers,
Hmm.
rivals. We did a lot of assassinations for him. But none more like
See.
this one. This one scarred us for life. We went to that house. It was in a poor district, not very far from where you lived.
Hmm.
And when we entered, with swords drawn, masks on, we didn't see what we usually do. We saw a woman, a young woman, a beautiful, poor girl, and her child.
Right.
And we couldn't return without it being done. We slew
Could
the.
not have lied.
Sorry?
Could not have lied.
We didn't know why. We never asked why.
Hmm.
Italian slew the woman, the mother. And since he did that, he changed. And he said we can't kill the child, and I said we have to. So I did it. And since that day, he was not the same. So I kind of knew why he's not coming back.
After that is day you lived.
Short after, yes.
Hmm.
But I stayed. Because it was my duty to stay. And then he turns his head away from you. And after a few seconds, he looks like he's wiping a tear off.
I think he would be happy to know you have changed.
I haven't changed. I have just been hiding it. Layers of duty and discipline. Focusing on one thing makes you forget the pain
Right.
for a while.
Make reason justify.
Yeah. Just
Bigger reason.
I still see his eyes. How he looked at me. He was around 5 or 6 years old. Still feel how the blade
Bacchus?
No. The child.
Right.
And he's just staring blank now.
What I can say is, for now, that I am sinner in different ways, I suppose. But every day we wake up, and he kind of like looks out to the sea. And kind of like pauses a moment for the waves to come in and come out. And every day we wake up, we have different another chance to change ourselves and forget yesterday. Some people like to forget, some not. But no matter what we do, how we screw up, time move forward. Time will move forward, happy or sad. Things will change. It's the way of the world.
It will, but you don't forget anything.
No.
Everything you do stays with you. You just learn to deal with it.
It does. Yes. I remember everything is true, but still, I find a different way these days. Safe work, it suck, honestly.
Hmm.
But part of why I am... Amari always asks me how I can be so calm. It's just because I am happy here.
You're
Even
happy?
here.
Really?
Almost.
That must be a really bad
Because...
place you came from then.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
You gotta tell
Every
me.
day I will, someday. I think I will. But every day... So this is shit, yeah? It gets better. We fight, it get better. We fight kobold, it get better. We find boats, it get better. We not fight. That's when things get worse.
So you're saying, when we fight, everything is good?
Everything has chance to get good.
Well, I like
Without
that.
it...
I think I can relate to that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is why... what I see in you, Marcus, is... I would be happy to have you at my back. I think I can rely on you. I know it seemed strange given that you chased me only a week ago, but I do not care.
Mm.
Maybe I should, but I do not.
You're not in danger from me anymore. I can assure you
No.
that.
I know that. Perhaps not changed yet, but is different to you now. You have new chance every day. And I do not think I have to tell you to take it. I think you just will.
He soaks these words in and turns his head and stares out of the ocean.
Gnome kind of closes his eyes, and there's this little smile on his face as he kind of lowers his head and almost seems to meditate. Breathe in, breathe out.
Marcus wipes another tear off his face.
You guys quietly just finish up the rest of your watch, gathering up your things and heading to sleep. You guys wake up, Mayette and Dominicus.
What happened?
Nothing wrong, just second watch.
Oh, shoot, you're right.
Hmm.
Alright, I'll head over.
Alright. What is Mayette?
She's probably over there somewhere. I try to
Oh.
point around.
You see Marcus standing next to her. Mayette? Mayette.
No, it's not time for lessons yet.
No, it's your watch.
No, I don't wear a watch.
No, you need to wake up.
Not again.
Okay, fine. But breakfast better be ready.
Yes, ask Dominicus.
Oh, okay.
The whole.
You always stand over people when they're sleeping?
Oh, but I'm gonna leave now. Okay.
I'll have something for her. Just send her my way.
Dominicus.
When you yelled and shrieked, you just kind of hear a little like yelp come from Trixie, and like Chantel wakes up a little bit, and they both go to bed. And you guys pass by as Marcus and home. They make their beds. You guys look up and you can see Silverlonius. You can see Silverlonius just like raise up his glass and look to me and say, sorry, my dog was drinking water and it was extremely distracting.
Dramatic pause.
That would have been interesting.
And he said,
He looks over. I know.
Chug.
Weird.
He looks over and he raises his glass over to Mayette, or his bottle of Mayette. You're having a little bit of a bad wake up. Help.
Okay, I don't even speak common that well. You expect me to understand you in that state?
God damn it. Silverlonius just like plops down. Kind of almost falls over when he plops down.
Silverlonius, have you not slept yet?
I haven't slept in days. He kind of just starts walking towards Amari.
Well, I'm surprised as drunk as you are, you haven't passed out. I say under my breath.
What was that? Huh?
So you look pretty good
He's
for
funny.
being awake.
Thank you, chap. But I'm not your type, and you're not mine either. But that man, he looks fucked up.
Yes, I was gonna see if I could do.
What happened?
Oh, panthers and wild animals.
Goodness. There's the wildest things I've ever seen on these islands since you all showed up. A bunch of emotional ones you all are as well. Is that how it is?
Excuse you?
You all seem to have quite a bit of troubles. You all get washed up here. It's quite.
I'm not
Fortunate.
washed up. I could walk off this island if I wanted to.
He just stretches out. No, I think you're not the first one who was tried.
How many were here? That have tried.
Legends say storms keep you in. Storms keep you out. It's hard to see them from these islands as there's a curse. I don't know, some field of magic. It's what I've seen. Coming in was crazy.
Right, you just said the storm keeps people in and the storm keeps people out, but we came in through a storm. Were we something special to some degree?
Maybe it sometimes eats up folk, and we happened to be the ones that they have chosen to eat. Lucky you didn't end up in Divers Bay. That's the worst place. You don't come back from there.
That
Huh? I cannot hear.
Where is Divers Bay?
Divers Bay? Ah, yes. Divers Bay is probably all around us. That is just the rest of it. You go into that water, things will come and get you. Things will probably eat you and worse. Some sea furies. Don't. Cat starts to shiver. Sailors hate them. True sailors, that is.
You sort of see me sort of kneeling down towards Amari, like down on my one knee, just looking over him.
She alright?
Well, it's more physical and probably some mental.
He looks awful. His face is mangled. Goodness.
Yeah.
His back. Look at it. Look at that. Oh my god.
You're
How
not
is-
helping.
How is he alive? You all are tough sons of bitches, I say.
Oh. Yeah, that's what I say. You know, the will has a way. If Amari wants to live, he'll pull through.
Do we know that Amari really wants to live, though? He said those things.
He said things.
Is Amari's nose dislocated?
Yeah. Make a medicine check.
Alright. Medicine. Where is it? Here it is.
You're looking around at it, and you can see it is not dislocated. It is broken.
Ugh.
Yeah, shouldn't touch that. He shouldn't touch anything either. He's really going to be bedridden for quite some time.
When he wakes up, he's gonna want tons of rum. It's a good thing I found a bit more. I thought I would help.
Oh,
Keep finding more every time I go and look. It's great. I keep getting lucky. On the levels. How many
boy.
damn things can you fit in these barrels? I've just seen. I've popped out tons of useless things till I've gotten to the rum.
Like what? You got anything? You got?
Some food, some
Oh.
medicines. What I thought was useless at the time because, we have food and medicines, but I just threw them out.
Okay. Let's put these back then. I don't know if you're handing it out, but
No. He's talking like past pet referencing in order to get the rum.
I'm not gonna put it back now. I had to take out 50 of them before I had to get it.
and for good reason. There we go. You sure there's a way out? Sir Valonius, with the boat?
Yes, oh yes. Just those damn basilisks. If the storm doesn't kill us as well.
Sounds like you're asking for a death wish if you want to go out there, and you knowing the storm's out there.
The storms are as tough. They know where you are. What it felt like. I was out there on the ocean. I've never felt anything like this before. A lightning strikes right in the perfect positions in order just to dismantle everything. It was beautiful and God annoying at the same time.
Said it knows where we are at all times.
Whatever it is, yes. I do not know. I haven't consulted anyone, really. Just legends, myths. Some of it's true and not true. I heard that there was a three-headed Hydra here. I haven't seen one. I'd certainly say there was an annoying little kobolds, little shits. Certainly say that there would eat all your friends as well. Instead, some say that fountains of youth might be held here, but there's just nothing. But some say there's a rod here.
Kind of rod.
Well, this rod is hard to explain. It's just this rod is a part of 7. See, if you get all 7 parts of it, something happens. So the legends say, and from what I've heard, something like that might be here.
You mean like you can combine them together to make a single entity? That's not a single entity, a single piece.
No. Not a single piece. No. Well,
So
wait a second. He starts thinking.
So like 7 different objects, 7 different rods come in one location.
Exactly.
Ah. I love those types of legends, those types of stories. It reminds me of growing up.
Yeah,
Good.
I've yet to find the rod. Looked all around, but it's a giant gold pile near the Ishwood. As it's near its one of its lairs, as I can say. The basilisk. That's where it sadly placed itself. I think that basilisk guided us there, though. As they have guided many, you will see. a few other ships there, guided perfectly on the ship line.
And where's the helm again?
In that kobold village. We'll have to think of a plan in order to come over and find something. But I'll find something to take out the kobolds, but it will be tough. Say,
No, the helm is
Little.
just the wheel, right? Or is there more components to it?
shakes his head. Oh, like just took the wheel and are using it for something. It's at the top of the building where the shaman is. From what I've seen, that I haven't seen that one come out, but I've seen other shamans. That doesn't make any sense to me.
Like kobold shamans?
Aye.
Because that's all I've seen so far. It's just kobolds.
That's all I've seen as well.
Yeah.
They're not
You've-
mean to disturb everyone, though.
No, no. And it's nice to have a little company, especially in these shore times. Sorry, I just said shore, like here on the beach.
Should get back.
Yeah.
And again, he starts like patting around. Where does I leave it? Oh, he pulls out the bottle, takes a swig, hands it over, like looks it over, kind of offering to you.
Mm. I'll grab the bottle. Is there a way to examine the rum without like without being visible about it? My intention is this special rum or something just by looking at it.
Well,
I don't know how to say it.
You make a survival check,
All right.
and it is still going to be obvious, though. Sadly, there's no way not to. I'd have to say. But you smell it and look at it, and it smells like normal rum. Looks like normal rum.
Curious as I may be in seeing Civilonius just loves his rum, just gugging it. My curious mind might be something, so I'm just gonna take one sip of the rum.
Okay. You sip it, and you bring it down. He's like, no one's ever drinking my rum when I've offered it to them. Wow. You chap. He pats you on the shoulder. You're a good lad. He takes the rum from you and he chugs it. And he just looks to me and just, good night, glass.
Yeah, you too. First time
What?
someone's been drunk and hasn't just beaten the shit out of them. Terrified.
Oh, that's really strong. It's rum.
Yeah, it's horrible. Like,
Oh, this fucking drinks it like water. Ooh.
yeah.
Oh.
I will throw you in the ocean.
What? Just trying to get it out of my mouth. Yikes.
Stay over there if you're going to drink all that. You don't come near me.
He took it away from me. I only grabbed one.
Plenty.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm not gonna get myself drunk. There's no way one
No.
sip can get you drunk. I don't think. I've never seen that before.
Christ.
You look over, Dominicus, on top of one of the barrels is a bottle that he had left. And you realized he had pulled out a new one from his coat.
So there's an empty bottle that's right like nearby,
It is half full.
half full. Is it closed?
It's open.
It's open. Is there any way for me to close it?
There, except for like you can probably like get a cloth and like cap it.
Yeah, I'm gonna find a cloth, cap it. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna grab the rum and try to look around, make sure Silverlonius isn't looking. And I'm just going to dump the almost to the point where it's almost empty, just to leave a little bit of liquid inside. And then cap it, and then go to Amari and put it inside the bag of holding, just to secure the bottle. Technically, I'm saving the bottle that has like very bits and driplets of stuff inside. So
Oh. I think I know what you're trying to do here.
I'm right. That was the reason I asked if there was something special about the rum. I don't know if there is. I couldn't tell at first, so that's why.
No,
I'm saving the
no,
rum.
but I could see. I'm saving the fountain. Okay. All right. Dominicus, you put it away and you set up for the rest of the watch. And the both of you looking out. They were keeping a lookout, but they didn't look efficiently. So you both make a perception roll, please.
Oh,
Gosh darn. So when I use distraction, perception.
You both sit and watch and hear. You don't see or hear anything other than sometimes a bird chirping from behind in the jungle. But you guys can also see just like some eyes that glow in the jungle as well. But Mayette is able to get a good look and see that seems to be about a few more panthers kind of like scattered around looking at you guys.
we have friends out there. Well, not.
Well,
Those panthers weren't alone. It's more.
oh, as long as I can give myself a presence to them, maybe they'll understand that we were just doing what we needed to do.
Yeah, we
They-
should be okay. I mean, if the fire stays going, we'll at least see them.
Right. Just don't attack them, all right? If we provoke them, then they'll just fight back.
Yeah, I'm gonna go
If-
run off on my own and find a bunch of panthers. That worked so well for us last time.
Well, yeah. Jeez, Amari.
You know I'm gonna punch him when he wakes up, right?
Please don't. Marcus has already punched him enough. I don't think he can sustain any more damage.
Well, he better
His-
learn to not run off then.
His body is that's a good point. His body is shattered to pieces. Now we
Oh,
have
I-
him tied up like a log.
I can fix that. I'm not going to though.
I was gonna see if it was at least dislocated. I was gonna at least put back together. But broken, I can't fix broken, both physical or mental.
Okay, why'd you stare at me when you said mental?
Well, I would say we all are. And to be dead honest. That was I was gonna describe it too. You were on point.
Mm.
I
You know,
I didn't mean to offense. It was just
No, it's okay. I want to do something tomorrow. You remember how Silverlonius just said that, there's a storm out there, but we can't see it. It's watching us.
yeah.
What if we go out and see how far that storm is? Maybe it's closer than we thought. Maybe we can find a blind spot or something.
Hmm. A storm that engulfs the entire island. That's crazy.
Come from somewhere. I guess we'll probably ask the others when they all wake up.
Yeah.
I need to go check on Lucia. She seems pretty worn out.
Yeah, she has really worked herself. I don't think I
Yeah.
really did much.
I'm afraid
Oh.
all this stress might be getting to her.
Right.
Who's next up on watch? I need to go find them and wake them up.
Oh, lucky you ask. It is Lesia.
Oh. Maybe
So
we
you
should
got
let her sleep?
Question read.
Yeah, you could.
If I stay for the watch, I technically have less than 8 hours of sleep. Will I not have my spell slots? If I stay up to do the third?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah, you would have to like share almost with another person. You'd have to do a little bit, and then they'd have to do a little bit of the watch.
Maya, to be honest, I can't continue on another day. I'm as much as I may not be strongly exhausted. I have used up a lot of of, magic trying to pull us all together with all this stuff, and I couldn't do nothing when I saw Nahoon. I couldn't do nothing when I saw Mari on the floor. I need to rest up for that.
Okay. I'll wake Leslie up and make sure she's okay at least.
All right.
Start making my way over to Leslie.
When you get there, Lesia seems to be kind of like shifting in her sleep a bit. She seems to be kind of almost biting her lip, but not waking up.
I'm gonna put my nose right next to Lesia. Like, are you asleep?
Check. I hear that.
Yes. Your passive perception is just way too high. You would be able to.
Oh, okay. She kind of settles for a second. And her eyes just like snap open. What is it?
You were growling.
She kind of looks uncomfortable about that. Sorry.
Okay, I just didn't want you to. Are you okay?
I've been better, but I've also been worse. She slowly starts getting up.
You know, Okay, don't think this is weird, but I've always enjoyed going for walks at night if things are bothering me. Do you want to do that?
It might be good to stretch my legs a little bit. We can do a patrol. A short one.
Oh no, I was Oh, okay. Turn around.
You want me to turn around?
Yes.
I approach
I'm
and I
just
say,
gonna
"All
get
right,
my clothes wet. You too, creepy.
I'm going to bed."
Yeah, go to bed.
All right. Thanks, Alessia. Thanks, Mayette.
Yeah, no
Good
problem.
night.
We're just gonna go for a walk for a second.
Please, not too far.
No, not
Uh,
far at all.
All right. Good night.
Asya kind of a little confused, but does turn around.
No, I like to skip stones and
Make a perception check.
weird. Who? Leslie or?
Yeah, Alessia, sorry. Oh, that was funny.
Is this a hearing one or?
Visual.
Oh, okay, it's just normal. But I am not looking at her direction at all.
Yeah.
Apparently, I still see stuff.
You look around, you start to look around and you can see like a pair of eyes looking at you and like some like silhouette of like a cat kind of like crawling around. You look like 10 feet off, there's another. 20 feet to the left, there's another one. And like 20 feet to the right, there's another one.
Appears the Panthers are sizing us up.
Yeah, that's why I didn't really want to go walking that direction. I didn't want to worry you though. You seemed pretty out of it and tired.
I still am, but I can do this.
You like walking on the beach?
This is my first time on the beach.
Oh, well, let's go walk on the beach.
I don't want to lose sight of the Panthers.
Well, alright, I guess we can wait.
We can walk here as long as I can keep an eye on them.
Yeah. So why were you growling?
Leslie just kind of like looks up toward the moons. Doesn't say anything though.
Yeah. Does it matter if you're inside or outside?
Not really. I can still feel it.
I wish I could help, but I don't really know how.
It is alright. It is my curse to bear.
Yeah, but you don't have to bear it alone, you know.
She just kind of doesn't say anything for a moment. Thank you.
Oh, it's fine. I mean, look at me. If I was alone, we'd probably all be dead by now.
You might be right.
Silverloni said something about there's a storm that's watching us out in the water or something. Maybe we can look for that tomorrow. He also said... Remendicus went to sleep. I was kind of nodding off a little bit. I'm still hungry. Something about the kobolds have a shaman that has been doing something with a magic rod? Maybe we should go find that tomorrow as well.
There was a goblin. I didn't realize it was a goblin at first. When the kobolds first attacked, I saw a robed figure carrying a staff. Perhaps that might be it?
Maybe that's control weather.
It showed up again later, and I was able to tell it was a goblin. It just kind of watched us for a moment and left. That was not long before everything with the Mari happened.
Well, tell you what, it's getting way past midnight, and contrary to belief, I don't turn into a pumpkin, but I do get really cranky if I don't sleep. Here, have Merla watch the Panthers for you, and if you get lonely, you can talk to her.
I seem to keep saying this, but
Don't mention it. I'm gonna go find some sand to curl up in because this shit is cold out here.
It could be warmer, yes.
That's
Get
it.
some rest. I hope your dreams are untroubled.
She's gonna go curl up next to Nahom. Fall asleep.
Aw.
He's cold.
Okay.
As you both go to bed, man, and Lessia, you continue what you're watching, and Marla comes out. You can see the ruins on her full now, and I don't have the token directly right here at the moment, but she's like perched up next to you, just like looking out and about. And right before the sun starts to rise and the moons start to fade on the other side, your watch comes to an end. As the new day dawns, this is where we will take a break, everybody.
Woo!
Yay!
15-minute break.
Woo!
Oh, hello, everybody. Welcome back. We go ahead and begin right where we left off, where the sun was rising and the moons were moving. As the sun had rose on the east. Lessia, you watch the moons just kind of like go down towards the west and just kind of like, or not go down, but like, you know how like the moon stays out in the sky as like the sun comes out, you know, you can faintly see them. It's almost at that stage as you look out and you can kind of see clouds, dark clouds way out in the distance.
She looks a little concerned about that. It's time to wake everyone up, correct?
Yes.
Alright. I'm gonna go wake up Mayette first so she can get out of the sand.
Oh, right.
Alright. Mayette, it's time to get up. I kind of like nudge her a little bit. Any response, or she's out?
Ah, there we go. Sorry, muted myself.
Oh,
Sneezing.
okay.
Don't worry. I was
like-
sneezing.
Yep.
Okay. So
Gonna roll over, poke Nahom, and be like, "Hey, get up!"
No, so that just like cracks open to see like my ever and just kind of see. Hello?
Oh, you don't remember last night?
You're fucking with me, aren't you?
jeez.
You hope so.
Kind of like gives you a stare.
No, it's good to have everyone back. We should go check on the Mari.
Yes, I'm going to go wake up Marcus and Dominicus.
Alright.
Sir Marcus.
Yes, I'm up.
Alright. I'll go get Dominicus up as well.
Okay.
Dominicus?
Yeah.
I'm to get up.
All right. Thank you.
I'm going to go make something real quick. I'll join the others in a bit with breakfast. And Leslie's gonna kind of go to a somewhat secluded area and pull out her alchemist kit and start putting things together to make her tea.
So Marcus walked down to Amari and was staring at him. He kneeled
Yeah, he's
down
gonna do the same.
and is checking if he's still breathing. Amari? Amari.
Careful, Marcus. He's got a few broken bones.
I know.
I suppose this is the turn.
Amari's head, he's not like moving at all, and also he's gagged.
Fair. Did gag him.
Yeah. Should take it over the chance. I said.
Are you awake?
Yeah, his eyes, they slide open. They're super glossy, and he doesn't meet your gaze at all. He just kind of stares at the sand. He has this sort of like long, dead look in his eye.
Amari, can you hear us? Shake your head.
Not a dog.
Oh, he's gagged. I mean,
Yeah, but is it
everything's
you?
all right, Amari. We're just taking precaution.
Come on, you can at least give us that. No, really?
His tongue's gonna like slip along the gag, and a bit of drool rolls down past his chin.
Shall we remove that?
Um, just stay close with his face.
I suppose so. You understand why we did that. It's not just for you know?
His gaze will like flick up in Nohon's direction, and then he kind of studies you for a second, but he still has like sort of a 1,000-yard stare, but his iris is focused on you just for a couple seconds, and then they shift down to Marcus.
How are you?
They kind of just settle there.
How are you feeling?
Yeah, right.
I literally can't talk.
Yeah, perhaps I think it's time to take the rest.
Okay.
Just
Well, kind of.
watch his mouth.
Yeah, of course. Nohan will kind of like lay a hand on his shoulder and take and like just clutch a fist on some of the material of his on the shoulder. Let Marcus kind of take out the gag.
Okay, I'm gonna remove it now. Okay. He kneels down. He kneels down to start ungagging him.
I don't know how uncomfortable that is.
He starts like spitting out some like pretty thick globs of blood, like congealed blood, out of his mouth, and it just like splatters onto the sand.
So Marcus is staring you deep in the eyes, like to see if there's something in there.
So, welcome back.
Amari's face is very, I mean, obviously it's fucking shattered and broken. But also like his spirit is just as shattered and just as broken. That's pretty apparent. And he kind of just, whenever the gag is removed, he sort of just lowers his head again. His hair and like the curls that he has just like hanging past his face, dirty and streaked and caked with blood. And he just kind of sits there with his back pressed up against the sack behind him. He just seems like his eyes are just like darting across the sand below him, looking at the crystallized bits just glittering in the sunlight. As if he's trying to like remember where he is.
Remembers anything?
I remember a lot.
What do you remember?
Amari just kind of like flicks you, Marcus, a pretty heavy glance.
Most recent, shall we?
What's the last?
I remember falling on the ground, and the feeling of Marcus's sword bashing my nose in.
Oh, shit.
Do you know why?
Amari just doesn't reply.
That kind of light tone no one has, and that very kind of like patient look on his face kind of fades. Not into like an angrier one, but a little more downcast in his face. This ghost, how do you say? This is what they use, possess? Possess you. It's not, you we fight, Mario. It's
I know what happened.
good.
What happened in that forest?
I don't know.
You must remember something.
I do. It's just a matter of whether or not I wish to retrieve it.
Marcus,
And
give it some
his
time.
voice, dude, is like super long and raspy, sort of. Like he has just been shattered. It's like his position, as a human being was just stripped from him, kind of shit. As if he's like, I can't explain it,
Broken.
but he's broken, he's shattered.
The blue being you were referring to all this time. Did you speak with it?
Yes.
What did it
Yeah.
say?
Nothing. He struck me across the face. Like you. Another remembers the pain. I tried to invoke him. I don't know why it is that he haunts me, but I grow tired of it. I see him. I see him in my dreams. Every time I close my eyes, I see his gaunt expression staring at me. And then at that point, Amari's head kind of lifts, his hair shifting back so you can see his face. And he kind of locks eyes with you, Marcus. I wish that when you struck me with that last blow, it would shatter my chest, allowing me to hemorrhage to death.
I am really sorry about that. We were fighting something that was really powerful. I didn't
Perhaps
mean...
if you kill me, it will go away and find a new host.
I didn't mean to hurt you.
I know you are hopeful about it, but the thing is close. Perhaps next host will be with us.
Amari kind of just, his head hangs back down again. Do you intend on keeping me tied up forever?
At this point, Marcus looks at Nahun and Dominicus.
No one doesn't even look up. He's kind of like still has his hand, just the material of Amari's rope just bunched up in his fist, but kind of looking down at Amari.
And if you came to look at me, I'm sort of now walking towards Ginger and them. So if that's what's happening, if you're looking at me.
Okay.
You can wish to die all day, Amari, but that I cannot. I cannot force you to die in good conscience.
I see. You would rather me suffer with the fate of this creature tracking me.
Maybe we can do something about it. Maybe we can remove it somehow. Do you know if it's still in there?
Marcus, this creature is much stronger than you, or I, or Lesia, or Mayet, or any other that might be able to get rid of it. I don't.
Stronger than the
much-
stone, Mari?
It is much stronger than this stone.
You
Very
think
much.
so?
It is an ancient, malevolent evil. I don't know what it wants, but I cannot stave it. I believe the only option is to kill me and hope and pray that this soul does not find another poor lost individual to capture, like I.
That is out of the question. There must be a
It
way.
was not.
Maybe
There
Lycia,
is a way.
besides killing you. Maybe Lycia knows something.
Speak to her then.
Marcus turns around to see where Lycia and Mayette is.
At this point, Lesia has kind of pulled out her alchemy kit. She's kind of got her purified water set to boil. She's pulled out her mortar and pestle and is kind of grinding some plants into a fine paste before kind of adding it to the boiling water and adding some slices of another root of some sort. Kind of just, it gradually turns kind of a dark brown color, greenish brown. It does not look very good. Before, and then I guess I need to make an alchemist roll, correct?
Yes.
See how well that all went. Eh.
Tastes terrible. You have to drink it more for it to do the job.
Okay, but it did the job. All right, so yeah, I finished straining all the solid gunk out, disposing of it, and then just kind of pour it into a little mug that I have. I start from my mess kit, and then I just start drinking it, and slowly, well, looking very unpleased by this.
What is Mayette doing?
Mayette is she's kind of sitting on the edge of the beat. Her feet are in the water, and she's just kind of flipping through her spell book, kind of muttering to herself a little bit, just kind of occasionally looking out at the water, looking back towards the rest of the island, glancing over at Amari occasionally.
Meanwhile, Nahon kind of like looks down at the sands between them and that's kind of like he almost seemed doubtful for a second, thinking there has to be a way. I choose to keep you alive, Amari, because I believe there is future in which you do not have to suffer. If there was not, trust me, I would let you die. But I think that
Amari's gaze once again hits the sand below. And what's sad about it, the most heartbreaking feature about his face is that usual hopeful look that he has, that idea to persevere no matter what the situation is thrown at him, the constant idea to push forward no matter how rough it may get. The most heartbreaking thing about his like face right now is that resolve that he once had, the perseverance to continue forward is just absolutely gone. It's just not Amari, and he's like a completely different person, if that makes sense. The way he's just staring at the sand, it's like he is just counting the seconds ticking by until the inevitable comes, pretty much. But it's almost heartbreaking.
how about this? I make a deal with you. We get off this island. See how you feel. After that, you help me. And after that, if we get back to mainland, and you still feel that way, that you cannot handle this, after we get off the island, then I let you die.
Wait, what? No.
But then, until then, I need you. Amari.
I think Leslie arrives probably around this point. She's kind of nursing from slowly drinking the little mug that she has, grimacing all the
Granted, course. Granted, course, I cannot control what other people do, including you. If you truly wish to die, I'm sure you can.
What
Try
is
to-
this about dying?
He wants to die. He thinks that's the only
Amari
way.
still possessed.
That will be the worst thing to happen.
Probably.
It's Amari. When do you know exactly when it took control?
I don't know.
Remember, Alicia, crazy, spooky hunter thing. What did you
Were you in control when the Panthers attacked you?
Yes, for the time being.
And after you went unconscious, it took over.
Right.
It is possible that it is your will keeping it back, and if you died, there would be nothing holding it back. It
Well,
would just possess your corpse.
if
like a
that is the
puppet.
case, you might be able to kill it in.
It was unbelievably powerful.
It was,
That's
yes.
what I said.
We were able to restrain it, but you were also very weak at the time.
And we had to injure you. I'm sorry.
We care about you, Amari, whether you like it or not.
I might not know how to get rid of it, but I think I might know someone who can.
Is he good?
The best I know. My mentor in the vigil, Nikolai, his specialty is ghosts and exorcisms. If anyone knows how to get rid of it, it would be him.
Okay.
Back in mainland.
So we need to get off this island and bring Amari to him. But will Amari be a
Yes.
danger to us? Can you hold it back, Amari? Can you restrain it?
Mario doesn't answer. He instead just kind of he leans his body forward and then like presses his forehead against the top of his knee and just sits there.
Translation is not what the ghost can do, is what he can do. To
You will
himself.
have to keep vigilant. Nikolai would most likely be in Rexon's room unless he is out on the mission. I sent a message before we left, but I'm hoping that our lore keeper would be able to send me a message through magic back when they receive it, but I have not gotten any word yet.
Hmm.
If he sends one, I would be able to send a smaller reply back. I can attempt to inform him of the situation.
It's good.
Until
Alright.
then, I think our main concern is getting off of this awful place.
Agreed.
We need to deal with possibly the source of the storms, as well as getting the ship in one piece. The kobolds have the helm of the ship, but I might possibly have an idea on the source of the storms. Maybe. It is just an idea. I don't know if it will pan out. Mayat mentioned to me last night that Silverlonius talked about some sort of rod that has magical powers of some sort. And there were talk of shamans appearing. When the kobolds first attacked, I noticed there was one not quite like the others with them. I believe, Nahon, you saw it too?
Yes, cloaked, I think.
I saw it again later. not long before Amari was attacked, and
How does that help
appeared
us?
to be a goblin. But he seemed to be carrying a very strange staff.
Ah,
It might be that rod that he was talking about. He seemed to have been talking with the kobold shamans. He might be
Incorrect.
leading them.
Not know much of Goblin, but not the same, I say.
It's possible that it could be a spellcaster of some strength, or maybe the artifact, if it is what it is empowering him. Again, like I said, it is just a hunch. But whatever it is, they seem to be interested in us and are not happy with our presence here.
Yes. Chances are it come after us anyway, so.
Most likely.
Hmm.
Especially if, we have to attack the kobolds to get the helm of the ship.
Right.
I'd say we get right to it. Slay them all, get the helm, and get out of here.
I can live with that.
Does anyone speak the Goblin language? Yeah.
Yes.
Mayette slowly raises her hand.
And Marcus,
No, that's cool.
Marcus raises his sword. This.
Oh
That's
no,
the only way I know.
I can actually speak any language today.
Okay.
Alright, we can
Just
try
good.
that, but I don't know if that would work. But we
Yeah,
might
it's worth
learn.
a single shot. You know.
Well, if they yell, like ambush them or kill them, we'll at least, understand them.
That would
True.
help.
And if they have a battle cry like for this, you got figured out what they are after, I don't know.
Or,
I was more preparing it if we heard any weird, creepy languages that we didn't understand. But it's multi-use.
yes. Lesia has kind of in between sentences just been taking sips of this tea. And
Giving a face right afterward, like each time you sip it.
yeah, every time it's absolutely foul. It does not smell very good either, probably.
Eee.
Lesia,
Yes.
why are you torturing yourself with this?
I need it right now.
Who needs that? I mean, I can smell it from here.
It is medicine, I suppose you could say.
For what?
It helps keep me calm.
Well, maybe we need you not to be calm. We have a battle coming.
Trust me, you don't want me that aggressive.
That can never hurt in a battle.
It can. It absolutely can.
I mean, she has very specific, strange job I do not understand. Perhaps it's part of that. Maybe it helps her
It
keep
helps
calm
me
when
keep
she
a
goes.
cool head.
Yeah,
Think
see?
more than, more tactically.
Now Marcus is staring at both of you, trying to piece together what the hell you're talking about.
Her job, Ghost Hunter, yes?
Hmm.
Not necessarily ghosts specifically, but monsters, yes.
I'll see.
Ghosts
to
is
keep,
more my mentor's thing.
No, I get that, but I
Fair.
don't get why. All right, never mind. I'll leave you to your thing. Where's Dominicus?
I look around. Do I see him?
Yeah.
Where is she?
You look over and you see Dominicus just walking towards Ginger and Captain Navos. And Ginger just looking at Navos.
How is Navas, by the way?
Navas is awake. He's up against the rock, just like looking at everybody, eyeing Mayette with just like this stare. And Dominic, is when you get closer, you can hear Ginger just talk to the captain a little bit, but then he kind of like stops and looks over at you.
Good morning.
Mormon.
Well,
Navas just doesn't move at all.
It's another day on the island, huh?
Another day in paradise.
There's a few things that happened last night. There was a panther encounter we had. That's why you see the Mari.
We figured as much. Didn't think we could do anything else since you guys had it all handled.
No worries, no worries.
Captain, he's talking.
Yes. And I do like to remind Captain Navos that our crew itself is... Shit. Oh no, I lost my train of thought. Oh no.
Sorry.
Is doing everything that we can on this island to get us out.
You're gonna put you stuck with that Silverlonius fellow. Get everybody killed. Especially since you have her with you.
Who? Lesia?
Yes. No. He looks over, he points at Mayette.
As I see him doing that, I flip him the finger.
Yeah, I was about to ask that.
No, you guys.
I wave my hand like, guys, please, please.
All right.
It's like during when your conversation was happening.
Okay.
I'm gonna Matt's gonna walk up to him, and then Abyssal, she's gonna go, "Joke's on you. I plan on dying here. I want to go home."
Do I hear that? Because I speak Abyssal.
Do you actually walk your way up to
Yep.
Navos?
Oh yeah.
Oh, Marcus is gonna go with her. With her.
Oh,
Oh, Lord.
goodness. As soon as you start approaching, Navos is just gonna start screaming, "Get back, demon! Get back! Don't come near me!
Watch your
Oh,
tongue.
boy.
You watch your tongue.
Come make me.
This is not somebody. This is not a person. This is a demon.
I said, watch your tongue. I don't like repeating myself.
He looks at the both of you, and he's more afraid of Mayette than of you.
DM, did I hear what Mayette said in Abyssal?
Yeah, you did.
Lesia's gonna kind of get up and walk over to Mayette. Kind of put her hand on her shoulder. There are better ways to get home.
Want to go back.
You put us here. You did this to us. You put that curse before we set sea.
Last I checked, you were the captain of that ship. Not a pretty good one, I must say.
What can you do when the storm comes. And it wants to eat you up.
You could have lowered the
We have-
main sails like I told you. Instead, you went head in, full sails.
There was nothing you could do. There was nothing we could do.
Anyway,
He kind of looks down on the ground.
look at me. If you ever attack any of my friends, you will deal with me. Do you have an understanding?
Well, he was just, minding his business. He got a little crazy, I know. But he's alright. He's okay. You don't have to go saying things like that, friend.
I'm just pointing it out, Ginger. But if you can promise me,
Makes
if you can promise
a
me,
little hard.
if you can promise me to keep an eye on him, then we can all go home safely. Do we have a deal? He looks at Ginger.
Just looks at you, not saying anything.
Is Mayette next to me?
She's right next to Navos, staring at him.
Okay. And Marcus just looks at Mayette, like giving her the word.
Not worth it. Find a way off the damn island.
We have a
You
plan.
really. You guys have a plan? Sorry. Then if you guys are walking back, I'm gonna follow you guys back to the row.
Mayette, you shouldn't go near this man.
Why not? He's not that scary.
He attacked you once.
Yeah.
He might do it again. Do not tempt fate.
You realize where we are? We're way past tempting fate.
I would prefer not to have to kill him.
We wouldn't mind, but we prefer not.
Yeah, as it was.
But we can't. If we take Navos, then the entire crew is just gonna be who's next from us. They're not gonna trust us.
That's true.
Your friend has a point. As a voice comes from above.
Are you just sitting up there watching us the whole time?
Yep.
He takes a
Yes.
drink. It's what I've been doing this most of the time. You just now realize this. Oh wait, you were asleep. If I remember, you were the one on the ground. Yes. So you
Yeah.
wouldn't- yes, this is what I do. Yeah.
Settle, old man.
That's creepy. You're not like a pervert, are you?
Why do you keep saying that?
You're the one watching a girl sleep.
I'm watching you sleep.
He's got a point.
Well,
Same line under my breath.
He looks at you. He looks at all of you, and he says, "Well, everybody's not sleeping now."
Okay.
Alright, let's all get along.
Totally
Oh.
burying myself deeper tomorrow.
Let's just get going. We have plenty to do today.
Dude,
Yeah.
What is the
Silver-
plan?
Silver
I
Nutty,
was
have you even seen? Have you seen this kobold camp before? I mean, you seem to know your way around.
I can show you all where it is.
Ooh, Red, did he like jump down?
Yeah,
Sorry.
down. He almost fell over.
All right.
3-point landing.
He jumped down.
Superhero.
Wait, can someone explain me again? Why do we need him?
He knows where it is.
He knows the
Right.
island the best.
Well,
Plus, he
he,
knows what it
And
looks
the-
like.
To
He has a
show
boat.
you where it is, it's wonderful. Yes,
he's a drunk.
it's a nice little place.
And
Yes,
he
so
survived.
Drunk is
I
one way
have-
to deal
I
with
have more on me if you also wish to be drunk. We can both be drunks.
I'll pass.
It's a mystery how you survived this long. How did you actually survive here?
I caught fish and drank. I don't know what you mean. I tend to survive most places by doing that.
By what? Fishing?
And drinking. And also, I stumble upon some things at times when I just walk around as well. It happens. So,
Great.
I can show you all whenever you wish.
They're actually gone fishing. Sounds fun.
Oh, we can go fishing right now if you all wish.
No, focus. Where's the camp? And are you sure the helm is there?
Doesn't have fishing, but it does have the helm, yes.
Okay. So,
Now, are we talking like a town, a village, or like a settlement?
They're
What
small.
kind of size? Oh,
Could
okay.
you
Okay.
always see it's in a few little houses, small little creatures, and fit like 20 of them baggers in one building.
Yeah, and multiple buildings, yeah.
Few buildings.
We
One-
cannot take them all.
One larger one than all the others. So it's weirder.
A larger one, you say?
Looks proportionately a little bigger. Don't know who lives in that one. Like I said, I haven't seen anything, but I've seen tons of little bastards go in and out of it.
and where do they keep
probably
the helm?
On the top of that building.
Top of it.
Yes, as a good beacon. Little crackles.
As in above it.
Yes, above it, on top of it. It's a dome. It's a dome. It's on top of the dome.
Okay.
It's much easier to see it.
Perhaps I could get up there.
I don't know if you'd be able to take it
No.
by yourself, though.
The only odd part is that there's hundreds of these little baggers everywhere.
It doesn't matter. We will
Yeah.
slay them all.
I thought. I got it back one other time. I took it, brought it back to my place, and then I took it back.
Wait, how did you get
How
it?
did you get it?
Well, I just walked through a door and I ended up on that door and I took it. And they found my camp and took some of my supplies and took it back again. Little baggers.
Great.
So it's quite possible it could be guarded a little more than what it was.
I mean, is out there tons of them?
Oh, we all just murder them like the chat says. That's a wonderful plan. I'm not saying much easier.
True,
Oh,
but
yeah, See that ends them quickly.
I'm gonna let Ginger know that we're heading out. I don't have to tell him where. I'm just gonna say that we're heading out.
Captain, what is the word? Your camp. Perhaps it's best if we all go there. Get away from here and the best of this. We drop.
It's a great place to camp, indeed.
I agree. Would
Hey,
be safer than here.
speaking
Wonderful
of
place to
basilisk,
fish.
can I tell where the basilisk is right now? What direction, anyway?
You look over, and it is back in the north end.
The basilisk I have tracked is currently that way. I point to the north.
You still sense it. Yeah.
So do you wanna sorry.
No, it's fine. Go ahead.
So you all wanna head over to Silverlonis's old camp with the rest of everyone just to get him away from the shore?
I think it's for the best, personally, but what do you the rest of you think?
I think it is up to them.
Yeah, I'll tell Ginger.
Wait, why can't they fight as well? I mean, they're getting off this this place as well. They should all
Hmm.
fight, contribute.
Two
I
are already
can't.
dead. Trixie
One
already
is
risked her
already
life getting food. We already did all this stuff.
We're
Fighting.
Everybody's risking their
Maybe.
life. There's no
You
special
should
treatment.
give them the
Two already gave theirs.
should give them the option.
Right.
If they want to come, they can come.
We can't make
Beyond
them.
that, Chantel, great alchemist, not best fighter. Navos, well, fuck Navos.
The wizard.
We
I
get
will
the
agree.
Ginger. He will fight with us.
But he
We will
likes
ask.
to go to camps. He's a lazy little bastard.
Yeah, well, he's not gonna be lazy when he gets attacked.
Perhaps we could use a good guard for camp. Somebody to keep watch. It's good for that, yeah? Kind of look over at Silvanius.
Yeah, it would work.
Hmm.
It would work indeed. I will be there to help. If you're all going to handle the situation, I would like to see it through, if you don't mind. I have some business there left unattended.
What? More rum?
Kind of gives a smile, you could
Ah.
say.
No thanks. I mean, I think we're better off without a drunken captain with us.
I wouldn't give away your position at all. I'd just stay around. Plus, you need me to get to the place.
Ah, that is true.
I'm also quite handy with the sword. You haven't seen me, sir.
No, obviously.
Does he have a sword on him, by the way?
Yeah, he has his rapier on him.
Ah, okay.
And you, Marcus, when you look at his rapier, it is Have you ever seen The Princess Bride?
No.
You've never seen The Princess Bride?
No.
Great movie.
You've never seen The Princess Bride? Okay, hold on. Pause. It's one of the greatest movies ever. You need to watch The Princess motherfucking Bride.
Red, just stop the entire session. Like, stop. Zawaldo!
You're out of here.
It's like the Lord of the Rings. It's like
Wait, what?
oh,
Apparently, we're just gonna stop the session now and watch Princess Bride. Everybody.
I'm just
See you guys, we're gonna watch a movie.
No,
Sorry.
I wish. I really wish.
In all fairness, I'm
But
going to
you
defend him. I haven't watched Lord of the Rings or Princess Bride up to like a couple of years ago or something like that. So,
I thought you were gonna say you hadn't seen either of them at all. So
All right, so the
Yeah.
rapier.
Oh my god, you guys.
rapier. It's a rapier.
yeah,
Yes, there's a. I'll link a picture later.
yeah.
But there is like a very gold. Hold on. Okay.
Oh, I've seen a picture of it now. I have it on my phone. Okay, so
Well,
But yeah, you can. It is You can see that it is gold. All right, no, it is not. It's not gold. It's silver instead. And it has some gems on it with this like black handle. It's very beautiful looking. And it looks kind of intricate, you know. Yes. Sorry to get distracted, guys.
our DM really likes this movie. You should all watch it.
Good movie.
It's a great movie.
Oh boy.
alright, let's just ask the others and get going.
All right.
Yeah.
I'm gonna go make my way back to Ginger and Captain Navos.
So let's see. Do you still have that idol?
Yes. Always.
Good. Might need it later.
You
And
just
it raises an eyebrow.
I've been reading, don't worry.
As you start making your way, Dormicus, they stop talking and look at you again. How can we help you again?
Not sorry to bother you, but our group has started to make plans on going into the forest area and start investigating a few things. When we found Silverlonius, he had a small campment inside where a lake is. Apparently, he has survived himself there, feeding off fish and stuff like that. If you would like, I think one of the safest places for us to be would be around that area, outside of the beaches where we had the basilisk encounter right here.
Not bad of an idea. We're fixing mainland. Can you all lead us to it?
Yeah, we'll head there first, and then from there, we have our own investigation to go through.
Nod. Right. Okay then.
Alright.
You ready, Captain?
He pulls some chain, and yanks him up.
Don't wish to do this, but gotta do it for time being.
The captain just gives a side eye and looks to you, Dormicus, and then just continues to get pulled by it, Ginger.
I do like a saw sign. All right. We'll wait by the edge, and then come to us when you're ready with everything.
I'll tell the others and get them ready.
Thank you.
Mm-hmm.
I come back. Okay. They we were able to they were able to relocate back to Silverlonius's place back in the inside.
Perfect.
Yeah, I told them that we can get them there, and we will head out from there.
Very well, let's just get going.
Right.
Wasting time.
And you all gather up your things. You
I'm just
gather up
gonna,
Amari as well. Oh, sorry.
yeah.
Yeah, mine just is put on the ground.
Yeah, Nalan is just kind of look down at Amari. You're not even making like a move, like shaking him at all. And all right, friends, where did you go?
What did you say?
He kind of just said, "All right, friends, where did you go?"
Yeah, he's not gonna reply. He just stays seated. Still leaned up against his knee, his forehead pressed against it.
Oh, geez, guys, we should have untied Amari by now. We assume we did.
Nah.
We can
No, it's
untie
kinda-
his legs so he can walk. But that's it for now.
I'm just gonna kind of crouch down in front of Amari, not forcing him to meet his eyes, but putting himself in that place. Come on, Amari, no spite. I know you wish to die, but will not make it any better stopping us. If anything, you help us, make it quicker. Come on.
Okay,
Thank you,
just
Amari.
untie me.
Legs, yes?
Whatever makes you feel comfortable.
Appreciate it. And Nahon will begin to untie his legs, but he'll keep the arms tied.
Will he be able to fight with us?
Does he have the will to fight with us?
Marcus looks at Amari to find the answers.
He's like shifting side to side on his ass, trying to figure out how to get up.
Yeah.
He's gonna put an arm. He's gonna put his arm on your arm and pull you up. There you go.
He kind of takes a second and tests his own weight on his legs. Kind of stretches them out as best he can. His knee is in pain. It's got a big bruise on it where it got cracked, but it's not broken or anything. He's just he's got a limp on it. But other than that, he's able to walk.
Marcus tried to hide it, but he feels guilt. He's tried to hide it, but I think his eyes will reveal it.
Just kind of like pats Amari and, all right, let us go.
Now, as you have officially gathered Amari,
We gathered our stuff, and now Amari.
Took
you
us
all
out.
start making your way through the jungle. As you guys have walked through the few locations that you have been through already, Amari, Darminicus, and Nahon, you guys start passing through familiar sections, walking down the road, passing over the little river, and as the order is kind of mixed match with everybody right now. It's not like a straight line. It's like almost like kind of like spread out with intermingled. Unless or here actually as like a caravan thing or as like a group thing, how would you guys all like starting from and then ending here? Like, how would you guys be kind of spread out around? Because Ginger
Like,
would be Navos right
like
in the back almost. Like this arrow is going
This is
up.
back.
This is the back facing that way. Oop. Yeah, facing, that direction.
So where's the front?
Right here with this little circle.
Oh, the circle is? Yeah, okay.
What circle? Oh, okay.
This red circle on that side, yeah.
Little.
Let's see.
One,
front.
I'll be in the front.
Yeah, Marcus. Okay, Marcus is gonna take the back then. Oh, the middle. That's cool. Oh yeah, he's
Look,
gonna be
our
between
tracks.
him and between Mayet
wait.
and Navos.
I said a funny word. I said, "Look, our tracks." I was like, "Wait, we didn't make tracks."
Yeah, right.
As you guys have been walking through the forest in this formation, continuing on. For those of you that are like actively paying attention towards what I would say scouting ahead, go ahead and make a perception roll.
Like my guy will be like more looking to that right.
Are you like looking within the group, scouting like around in your vicinity, or
Yeah.
like ahead of you?
No, vicinity, like more to the right, because he knows that Lycia and Dominicus is up there.
You'll be a separate set. This is for the people
Alright.
who are scouting far
Yeah.
away.
Gotcha.
Yeah, I guess that'll include myself in that too.
Ish.
Percepts.
Oh,
Alright.
nice one. Good job, guys.
Dominicus and Lycia, you guys look out and about.
You all don't see or hear any activity. The forest, or excuse me, the jungle seems to be clear and easy to traverse. And Marcus, go ahead and roll for your perception.
Oh, I'm sorry about that.
It's all right. You start. You are walking, and you can hear like the chains of Navos's thing behind you, and it's very prominent. But then it stopped for a second, and right when you noticed it, you turn around and you see him with a dagger just darting forward, getting into this position and just going for an attack stab. And he's trying to stab Mayet now.
Okay.
And as like, hold on.
Yeah.
Right before he goes and stabs her is where we will end the session.
God damn it!